Many people think South Africans are xenophobe. But in my personal view, South Africans are not xenophobe. I'm here to tell you that South Africans are not xenophobe. In South Africa, it's only a police and officer from Home Affairs who actually got the power to ask you your documentation. Just bear in mind that Operation Dudula got no right to stop you make use of healthcare, to stop you make use of public school. No one should use your ethnicity to insult you. Get it? That is the law. It's tough, but it's the law. Do you know that Operation Dudula cannot intimidate you anymore? Operation Dudula cannot ask your documentation anymore. Do you know that Operation Dudula cannot come to your house, to your business, to your property and evict you? Operation Dudula, can you push back foreigner in Yeovil and Hebron?
I haven't been to Yeovil and Hillbrow. It's now a no-go area. So we're targeting all healthcare facilities, and we're even starting to get calls from the healthcare workers.
Dudula, I believe you need to have a mandate and the power to do so. What is your power?
I mean, Operation Dudula just have muscles. We don't have power. I mean,
besides being a community movement, it's also a political party.
we're not in parliament, we're not in any municipalities. It's just that we are representing South Africans, and fortunately they are responding well because they can see that we are in trouble.
We're going to operate. There is nothing wrong that we have done. We have not broken any laws. Instead, we are implementing and enforcing the laws that the government is failing to enforce.
Even the president is telling you guys to stop. The president of South Africa is telling you guys to stop. Listen to what the president is saying. He said, you must stop because what you are doing is not legal. Yes, this is not legal, guys. Listen to the president.
These people also have the same human rights that we have. They are also human beings like we are. And these attacks must stop with immediate effect. We must act decisively to end such violence and work to ensure that it does not happen again in this country.
Operation Dudula, don't you see that you have to comply? What will remain in your political vision if you respect the court order? Guys, Operation Dudula cannot Dudula people anymore. If you are a foreigner living in South Africa with fear because of Operation Dudula, this should be a good news for people living in South Africa with fear from Operation Dudula.
Subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Fokou Media, wherever you go.
So, the High Court actually ordered Operation Dudula to stop harassing foreign nationals.
We're going to operate. There is nothing wrong that we have done. We have not broken any laws. Instead, we are implementing and enforcing the laws that the government is failing to enforce.
They've been barred from targeting foreigners for discrimination, for abuse, for harassment, and for trying to stop them from getting access to healthcare, schools, or any other basic human right.
The International Commission of Jurists says South Africa has international obligations on human rights matters.
Abampele. Yes.
We're not going to stop. I'm not inciting violence, but if this country has to be ungovernable, then let it be. Today,
South Africa is not governed by emotions. You can be emotional and turn red. As long as you don't follow and abide by the Constitution of South Africa, uzawubanjwa mntasekhaya. Uzawulala phaya esele.
Originally, I'm from Soweto, and unfortunately, as now Makhaya.
Okay.
What follows, my lord, is all of the conduct that I've then highlighted. Chasing people away from hospitals, threatening schools, evicting people or threatening their eviction, removing traders from stalls or threatening to do so, threatening shops, and further acts of violence, intimidation, harassment.
There is a movement in South Africa who actually was born in the year 2021. In Zulu, Dudula means push back. One of the main objectives of Dudula in South Africa is to put South African first and to fight for the right of South African. Push back who? Foreigner. Make sure in South Africa there's no illegal immigrant. Do you think Dudula have enough power or mandate to fight illegal immigrant in South Africa? If a Dudula come to your workplace and disrespect you, ask you a document, harassing you, abusing you, insulting you, that should be illegal. So you know the procedure. Open the case. Take picture. It's only police officer and officer of Home Affairs who actually got a power to ask you your documentation, to ask you your ID. Either you are legal or illegal, you are a citizen or non-citizen. Those two people got the right and the power to ask you your document. Is it going to be the end of Operation Dudula? Do you think that this Operation Dudula will exist again after receiving this interdiction from the High Court? Do you think Operation Dudula will still stand strong to fight for South African? It seems like the main point of their political vision is foreigner, is illegal foreigner. Put South African first. If they comply with the court order, do you think Operation Dudula will survive again? Of course, Operation Dudula must comply. That is the court order. And on this case, do you think Operation Dudula will still be strong in South Africa? Stop harassing foreign national. Legal or illegal, Dudula must stop harassing foreign national. Guys, tell me the ruling of the High Court regarding the case of Operation Dudula. What is your opinion there? Do you think it's a good thing that they stop Operation Dudula to harassing foreign national? Do you think it's a good thing that they stop Operation Dudula to stop people get access to the hospital, to the clinic, to stop people get access to public school? What is your opinion on that? The court order was to remind Operation Dudula that they got no right to stop anyone, foreigner, legal or illegal, to get access to public health care, to get access to public school. Give me your opinion, guys. So the High Court actually ordered Operation Dudula to stop harassing foreign national. Operation Dudula on the 4th of November received from the High Court of South Africa a court order, a court interdiction to stop harassing foreign national. So I'm actually happy to share this with you because this has been a main story in South Africa. Many people think South Africans are xenophobe, but in my personal view, South Africans are not xenophobe. Because the idea with Operation Dudula is to put South Africans first and to fight to push back foreigner, illegal foreigner in South Africa make people think South African are xenophobe. I'm here to tell you that South African are not xenophobe. Reason being, the law of South African recognize illegal and legal foreigner in the country. And in South Africa, it's only a police and officer from Home Affairs who actually got the power to ask you your documentation. So anyone else who asks you a documentation in South Africa is actually a criminal. Besides the police officer and Home Affairs officer, no one else should ask you your documentation. And this operation called Dudula, they don't have a right to ask you your documentation. They don't have a right to evict you in your property. Guys, if you are new on this channel, please do subscribe, like and share. So, what do you think? Let me see you next time. This is the end of my video. I hope you remain blessed. My name is Alphonse Fokou.
Thank you for watching. What do you think about xenophobia in South Africa?